Hey folks, PC Outcast back with more of the ESO Thieves Guild. So we don't quite have the next main quest available. I think we have to be level 5 from what I looked up. Yeah, I need to be level 5. I've done a couple of the side quests and stuff, so we need one more. So let's do a quest for Walks Softly. Rakasha, personal matter has arisen that requires a gentle touch. It involves an old friend and an incident from her past that we need to put behind us. The delicate nature of the situation requires that I solicit aid from only a trustworthy companion. Therefore, your assistance would be most appreciated. Meet me near the Velmont Mansion and we can discuss this in more detail. Okay. Shell game. Seems like most of these quests, even the side quests and stuff, give you like 10 points. So we should be at level 5 after this, and then we can do the next quest in the main line. But each level is a little bit harder to get than the next. So I gotta do more and more side quests. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this done and the Dark Brotherhood before the 13th. Well, let's just stick with the Thieves Guild for now. Might end up having to leave the Dark Brotherhood for another time. I don't know how often these ESO Plus trials come up, but might have to just wait to take advantage of the next one. Okay, so where are you at? Over there. Oh, another thing that I did off screen, off camera, off recording, whatever, I guess off camera, is I picked up all the sky shards in this area. So that is all done. Oh, I thought I could go through there. Is there? Oh. I can get through here. Nice. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I think I've actually burgled the Velmont Mansion.
Ready to help me with that personal matter? This is the family mansion of my old friend Aeneas Velmont. Just as big and opulent as the last time I was here.
Tell me more about this old friend of yours.
Aeneas? Where do I begin? I was taken in by Aeneas and her family when I first arrived in Abaz Landing. I owe her and the Velmonts so much. My mannerisms, my pattern of speech, my fashion sense.
My fashion sense. Yes, but you haven't seen her in a long time?
Time passes. Things change. When the family packed up for an extended trip to Black Marsh, I decided to stay here. They went to deal with business interests, and I wandered the streets of Abaz Landing. Eventually, the guild found me and took me in.
So this is where you grew up?
I was brought here when I was very young. My first memories are of Aeneas and the Velmont Mansion. Aeneas and I grew up side by side. We were the best of friends. Until the family left for Black Marsh, we were always together. We were that close.
What happened to your Argonian family?
You know, I never thought to ask about that. Aeneas told me that her father saved me from some horrible fate, but she never provided any details. The Velmonts were very good to me. Outside of the guild, they're the closest thing I have to a family.
Okay, that's interesting. So it's been a while since you've seen your friend?
I was barely in my teens when the family left. She wanted me to go with her, but I couldn't leave the only home I ever knew. I slipped away in the night, and I haven't seen them since. Now Aeneas has returned to take control of the family mansion.
Okay, and what do you need me to do?
I understand that since Aeneas has returned, she's been making inquiries about me. It's clear that her memories of our time together won't let her put the past behind her. We need to steal those memories, preferably without getting caught.
You want me to steal something from your childhood friend. You want me to steal her memories.
The past can be a vice that holds us back. I've seen it. I want to teach Aeneas to let go of her memories, forget about me, and get on with her life. After we steal the items that once belonged to me, by the way, she'll stop looking for me.
And what would those items be?
Keepsakes, jewelry that Aeneas had made from my hatching shell and scales I lost during molting. You know, now that I say the words out loud, it sounds kind of strange for someone to have kept my discarded body parts. Is that common practice?
Probably not. But then again, most species don't discard body parts. Any idea where she might keep these things?
The Velmont Mansion is a large place. Why don't you check the kitchens and courtyard while I search the family suites? Meet me there when you're done, and we'll get out of here together.
You think that she's gonna have pieces of your body in the kitchen? That is a story into itself. All right, let's get to it.
Like shadows, my friend. We need to get in and out of the mansion without causing too much mayhem and without being seen.
Right. Much easier said than done. Is there any perks that I can use that might help me to that end? Nothing there. I could improved hiding. Sadly, that only reduces the stamina cost of sneak. It's not like it actually improves your hiding. Ooh, I've got improved sneak though. Reduces size of your detection area while sneaking by 3% per piece of medium armor. Current bonus is 15%. Plus reduces the cost of sneak by 4% per piece. That's interesting. That actually gives you 4%. The other one gives you 10, but it only gives you improved sneak. Alright. Definitely going to put a point in there. Dexterity is weapon crit. Shadowy barrier. Sorry, shadow barrier. Yeah, this is the one I really want to make my invisibility last longer. It's really a shame that shadow cloak is only 1 second. That's almost useless. Don't want that. Increases weapon and spell damage while sneaking or invisible. That usually is not when I'm in combat. Alright, what do we got? We got 7 for that, 6 for that, 5 for that. This is actually going to be nice when we max that out. Alright, I assume you are not getting us in. This whole quest smells a little fishy. He wants to steal jewelry from his old friend.
It feels odd being back here. Let's not linger. Let's find those keepsakes and get out of here before someone notices us. Quickly now, search the courtyard and kitchens. Then meet me in the family wing of the mansion.
You're going that way? That's the courtyard. And apparently there's someone nearby. You know, it'd be nice if you made it a little bit clearer. What exactly is through here? That's also the courtyard. Okay. You won't mind if I acquire a few other items along the way, will you? There's a dog? What does this lead to? Kitchen. Hey! It's a thing. I guess I could have checked the other one first, but... Oh, there's somebody right there. There's also someone right there. Oh, good God. I've been detected?
Clear out before the guard shows up and clears you out.
Frick me, Okay. Detected once again. What the hell, man? Go away. Right. Just give me a giant bounty. Why am I being detected? What is happening? What? Why? Who? How? I mean, he's not there. Okay. Now I've got a giant bounty. That's great. That's gonna help make things... No, I don't want that. It's gonna make things wonderful. Just wonderful. Hello, doggy. Okay, so there's a thing over there. I really despise this detected thing when you have not been detected. It's all lies. All lies, I tell you. Detective wax for sure. Money. Money, money, money. Ooh. Yeah, invisibility isn't completely useless, but it's pretty close. Assume he's upstairs. Ooh, good grief.
My amulet's in there. Would you mind getting it? There's a young Argonian in there. He unsettles me.
My lady will be furious when she sees these spots.
There's one more thing before we go. Aeneas and I used to sit on the balcony and watch the sun set. I'd like to see it one more time before we put this memory behind us.
Are you completely insane? Yeah, you are completely insane. Good grief. Alright. I'm gonna go on the balcony. How do we get there? It's downstairs. Before I put this memory behind me, I just want to risk life and limb for... Oh, I don't need baked apples. You know what? I just might as well just learn that myself, or Recipe already known. Okay. And is it worth selling at all? Nah. Maybe.
Just the way I remember it. So beautiful. Aeneas and I would sneak out here and watch the sunset. It was the best of times.
Yeah, I think
And yet you ran away.
Oh.
You betrayed me and left me all alone. Is that how a beloved pet is supposed to behave?
Aeneas, I didn't... You weren't supposed to be here.
You were my friend. We were going to do so many things together. And then you ran away like a thief in the night. And that's how you come back to me? Stealing my possessions?
What are you saying? I don't understand.
Right.
You're just as bad as Walks. What gives you the right to break into my home and take my belongings? I should call for the guard and teach you both a lesson. The Velmont family doesn't take kindly to thieves and traitors.
How can you talk to Walk softly like that? I thought the two of you were friends.
Friends. Maybe when I was a child and didn't know any better. But that lizard is my pet. Nothing more. Father gave him to me when I was a young girl. How else am I supposed to treat a pet that ran away and misbehaves?
Well, if you feel this way, why were you looking for him?
I returned to take control of my family's holdings, clear up old business. He's still my property, and I want my property back. As for you, I'll let the authorities deal with you. I have no patience for those who would rather steal than work.
You don't work. Your whole family everyone who's rich made their money by stealing. Walk Softly isn't property, and he's certainly not staying here. He wants you to forget about him.
Forget him? He's all I've thought about these past few years. How he abandoned me, rejected my love and friendship. No. If he wants to be treated like a bad lizard, then that's the way it's going to be. I've already called for the mansion guards.
You've changed, Aeneas. Either that or I've been fooling myself this whole time. Goodbye, my old friend.
Goodbye? I don't think so. Even if you escape from the mansion, my agents will find you and bring you back to me. You're mine now and forever. Guards! Take these intruders into custody!
Do you have a
I think
plan?
it's time to leave, don't you? Quickly now.
Well, where? Oh, you're following me. I see. So you didn't have a plan for this, did you? We can't just get out this way, either. I already have a bounty, too. Good grief. Family gallery, family quarters. Escape the estate below. Just steal a few more things along the way. Foyer, is that going to help us like, at all?
Clear out before the guard shows up and clears you out.
Okay. This way? Ice landing? Sure. Oh, I got a bounty of 109. Probably going to run right into a guard now. Yeah. That could have gone better. What race was she? She looked, I was expecting her to be a dark elf, you know, with an Argonian slave
back at the den.
pet
We can talk
thing,
there.
whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to even attempt to make my way across the across the city with this bounty on my head. Thank you very much. I mean, I could use one of my those counterfeit thingamadudes. Counterfeit, what's it called? Like an amnesty scroll or whatever. I guess I could have just used one of those. That would have been the easiest, and I've got a whole bunch of them. And you get more of them like every time you fill one of those tip board quests. Yeah, like I've got, think of that. I've got 13 of them. You know what? Good enough. Perfectly outstanding now. Yeah, I was holding on to those things earlier because you know, I think I was only getting them from leveling up for some of my characters, but then you pick them all up for these Thieves Guild quests anyway, so as long as I've got the Thieves Guild DLC and do some of those side quests. Probably gonna do a ton more of those side quests before we're done too. So that should be okay. If that's the end of the quest, then it'll actually be, I think it'll actually be the shortest quest yet.
Our meeting with Aeneas didn't go anything like I had imagined. She has changed. Or perhaps I'm the one who changed. Learning your own truth can be so confusing.
I thought you said she was your friend.
She was my friend. Once. I am almost certain of that. We were always together, laughing, playing, exploring the mansion. Perhaps when I ran away, deserted her, did that turn her into this unfamiliar creature?
I think you were her slave.
I was a slave? No, I don't think either of us knew what that meant. Not back then, when we were just children. I suppose deep down I knew it all along. When I ran away instead of going with Aeneas to Black Marsh.
Did we really accomplish anything by stealing those keepsakes?
Of course. We took those memories away from Aeneas and recovered the keepsakes of my youth. Plus, we discovered how far my friend has fallen. I just need to figure out how to help her find the person she used to be. Unless she finds me first.
Yeah, that's probably more likely. You think Aeneas will make good on her threat to track you down?
Now that she knows I'm around, I expect her to double her efforts and use every advantage her family's gold can buy. It's what I'd do. Thanks for assisting me with this, by the way. Once I decide on my next course of action, I'll let you know.
Fascinating. Okay. Well, that is, or was, the shell game. Thanks very much for joining me for that somewhat short and a little bit bizarre quest. Okay, thank you. We'll see you in the next episode.